Hello, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to do a week of training. Now, if you are new here, my name is Sarah and I'm an ultramarathon runner who has just moved to France. So I'm going to take you through a full week of training. Now, I raced today, which is Sunday, hence the red rosy face still, so it was a lighter week of training, but let's get into it. We'll start with Monday. So it is Monday and I'm just about to I'm heading to the gym. I'm just going to do an hour easy on the bike. It is a recovery day, so yeah, an hour easy on the bike, and considering going to body balance later, but I'm going to see how my ribs are after my fall yesterday. It's quite tight in my back, so I don't want to aggravate that and make it any worse. I'm actually racing on Sunday, so this week will not be too intense or too big in volume, but I'm doing a little local 14k race to kind of get me in the practice, and yeah, just to have a really good training session, I guess, as well. I'll use it as a training session. So yeah, we're gonna go to the gym. 1 hour easy on the bike ticked off, catching up on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Absolutely nothing exciting, but getting the work done. We are on Tuesday and I have an 80 minutes easy run to do with some hill drills. Now, on Sunday when I was out running, I did have a fall, and whilst I had originally thought it was my ankles that had taken the brunt of it because I landed on my ankle as well as rolling it, it feels like actually it's my intercostal muscles that's taking it, probably because I tried to stop myself falling, and I would imagine I've strained them. But yeah, so I'm going to see how I feel when I might not do the drills, or I might not do them quite how I should, and just see how it goes. Because yeah, I am obviously meant to be racing on Sunday. Exciting! And I don't want to risk more damage. Yeah, I've never had this before, it's weird. But I don't think it's nothing serious, it'll just take a few days I think to go. But I'm just mindful that I don't want to make it any worse. Which is so much growth, because past me would have just been like, we will power on! Ow! Oh, and do this. So yeah, I think I've just strained to the side a little bit. Anyway, we're gonna go and see how we get on. And if I'm being totally honest, it did not feel great, and I just wanted to get home the entire time. My heart rate was all over the shop, and it didn't feel good in my body, but it got done. Tuesday session 2. We are going to go to the gym, do some strength training, but I am going to see how my ribs are because they're not feeling too great. So it might just be, I might just go through the same stuff that I do with weight, but do with body weight. But yeah, just going to do that as a little laptop break, a little stretch in the legs. And post-gym, I went a little walk around my favourite place that's right next to the gym and called my mom and dad just to touch base. It's really important for me to just stay grounded while I'm out here as well and not get carried away. So obviously I know this is a training week, but I have just booked my flights, my accommodation, my car hire for my next race. So it's exciting. Yeah, it's exciting. I'll talk about more soon. I'm excited. Tuesday night, booked. Yeah, hopefully I will get a better result than I did in Cornwall. That's the plan. Get a good result, and yeah, I'm excited to see a new country as well. That's the thing with racing, I definitely use it as a way to, again, it's just opening my comfort zones, and yeah, I'm super excited for this one. That'll be good. Really good, actually. I'm looking forward to it. Yes, thank you. We're back, baby. We're back building. We do have a couple of months left to go though, so it's not imminent. I'm just being organised. So we are now on a Wednesday, and I have driven up to Matamal to find some flat surfaces for some 400 repeats, because there is nearly zero flat around. Like, my flattest run now is probably, if I'm going to go flat run, it's at least 200 meters of elevation. That's a flat run. So I don't mind that, but for 400 repeats it's not ideal. So driven up here, and the plan had been 2400s, but we've dropped that back down to 8 just to see how my ribs are going, along with the race on Sunday with the hope of still doing that. This afternoon I've got zone 2 and 3 over unders, which I still haven't fully decided if I'm going to do the treadmill or trails. I'll see how my ribs feel today. So I had 8 400 repeats to do, and the warm-up felt great, was feeling fine, ribs weren't too bad, ankle was fine, 400s were awful. I mean, absolutely dreadful. That did not feel good. And then, cool down, felt absolutely fine again. Really weird, wasn't a good session, had a bit of a tantrum. And now we're off for session 2 on Wednesday. I just feel tired today. But I actually know that I think I feel better after the session. I feel like it'll revive me. It's going to make it or break it, but I feel like it's going to revive me today. And whilst it still wasn't feeling a 10 out of 10, I did feel better after it, and I did feel proud. I went and I got it done when I really didn't want to. Thursday was a slow start because I was faffing about, and after Wednesday's training not feeling amazing, I just wasn't feeling that motivated to get going, and I didn't have a route in mind either, so it just makes everything a little bit more stressful when I don't just have my normal routes to go. However, when I went out, I had 80 minutes zone 1-2. Did end up being an hour 40 because I got a little bit lost, but when I wasn't feeling great, I did just stop, take a moment and just look where I am, because I live here and that is amazing. Did a classic, tried to do some Strava heat map following, got a little lost and a lot late. Oops. You do forget here that everything, 1 is on a hill so it takes longer, 2, so many switchbacks, takes longer, and my ankle in this shoe today is not ideal, so the downhill takes longer. Basically everything takes longer. But there's that baby horse. The little baby. Oh, he's so cute. Friday, and I have a 40-minute bike to do, so I think I'm gonna try and go outside, you guys. I know. I feel like the sun is shining. Today might be the day to try the bike outside. So I'm gonna get it ready. And then I'm actually FaceTiming my bestie. I'm excited today. So excited to FaceTime bestie. And then so I'm gonna prep the bike and see how I'm feeling. But I can always get off the bike and walk if I have to. Just a lot of downhill, which is scary for me. Me trying to get my bike on. Any cyclist will have an absolute barney how I do this. I just try and get it so it eventually works.
Know you do it all I want is someone to lean on. When the days change and the nights.
Survived my first outdoor ride here. Woohoo! It was actually so nice, and roads weren't busy, which was amazing. And look at the blue sky! Woo! Yeah, so that was really good actually. I just did an hour, very slow, very tentative, but yeah, I'm actually happy with that. And it was way more fun than being on Swift. It's Saturday, it's cold, I don't want to go around because it's cold. I was in a t-shirt yesterday. We are now snowing. And so Saturday's run was just 25 minutes of zone 1 and some strides. Again, I just wasn't feeling my best self, but some runs are like that and we just roll with it and see how we go. But yeah, this run was one that ticked the boxes. Saturday, part 2, just doing a walk. So every walk here is like a mission, which I actually love, but I am trying to be really mindful that I do have a race tomorrow. So really got to go snowshoeing because of the fresh snow up the hill, but just going on a hike. It's not even a hike, we're on a walk. Started off freezing, absolutely roasting. Too many layers. Like, it's cool that this is my local walk, local trail. This is the first time I've done this trail, and I think it's definitely going to be a run route. I reckon this hill could be pretty good for hill repeats, because so far, from the bottom, I'm not at the top yet. Like 250 metres of climbing in less than a kilometre, so this will be a good hill repeat when I need them. As usual, I have completely underestimated how long it's going to take me. I was like, 9k, it'll be like an hour. I don't know where I got that thought from. Probably because running, I could do that in an hour, easy. But yeah, like, well, over an hour and I've done like 3.5k because I'm also in between getting lost and I'm just like dawdling, getting caught up on my podcasts. I've really noticed actually when I've been here, I've not had my earphones in. Like, I think I've had them in for one run maybe. Not been wearing them at all, which is really nice actually. But yeah, I'm like so behind on all my podcasts and my audiobooks. Sunday, race day, and woken up to the most snow I've had since being here. So, a little bit nervy to drive because it's a twisty road. It's very twisty, very steep, and yes, a little bit nervy to drive. However, needs must. And in the UK, I'd probably be like, I don't know if I'm gonna go. Like, and here I'm like, people drive in snow all the time. We'll be fine. We've got the tyres that we need. We've got my little shovel. Don't think it'll be snowing in the valley. I think it'll be 10 degrees warmer in the valley. Let's go to the valley. Obviously, earlier in the week, I had mentioned that I had fallen last Sunday and my ribs and ankle are actually still a little bit sore. I'm not worried about my ankle purely because it's where I've fallen, I've bruised around the bone, so it's not actually like any damage at all. It's just the bruise is in a really inconvenient place. Otherwise, obviously, I wouldn't race. And again, it's just a strain. Like, it's my ribs are fine. I might just not be able to go quite as all out as I would like to, but yeah, it's not enough to stop me. So I'm getting my excuses in before the race. But no, I'm genuinely just gonna go in and see how I get on because I don't know if I've ever raced anything as short as this. Have I even done a 5k race or a 10k race? I must have at some point. Not for a very long time. Just, it feels kind of funny to say that. I think maybe before I went to uni, I did a 5k race. I must have done a 10k at some point. But yeah, anyway, anything below a half marathon, not what I would do. So, very much getting out of my comfort zone with this. Very much not what I'm training for. And yeah, I'm very much just gonna go, and this is like a big step for me, like immersing myself in the French community, especially because I don't speak the language good yet. I just want to speak French. I just want to know what everyone's saying and speak to them and be able to communicate and not feel like a freaking idiot. But anyway, today we're gonna go and we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. No matter how much anxiety it is, we're gonna do it. So I actually took zero content apart from this one picture when I was there racing, so apologies for that. But here is a picture of me and my big trophy. Just recap, now we are out the car all showered. However, my face is still red. We're still going red. I did put sun cream on today, but I don't know if I don't know. So yeah, I am really pleased with how that race went, even though it was only 14k. I'm really chuffed. It was nearly 700 meters of elevation, and pretty much you went up and then you went down. The down was very steep for the gal. So I'm really chuffed that I just embraced it. And there was a few times out loud I was like, breathe, Sarah, breathe. But yeah, the race itself was really good. It wasn't a busy one, but I didn't really want to start with a busy one. So it was nice to go back to just a little local, small race, but it seemed a really nice community. It's hard not speaking the language and not really being able to interact with people how I might want to. But yeah, it was good, and I fueled it really well. I took one 22 gram gel before we started, then half an hour and I took a 30 gram gel, and then 55 minutes in, I took another 22 gram caffeine hit, because I thought, why not? Like, let's just And it was because of the descending, and because I'd fallen last week, I was like so aware that when you get tired descending, you're much more likely to fall. So I was like, oh, just a little caffeine hit, and it worked. And I'm just really chuffed it. Noticed it stomach, fueled it all. Could have done with probably a drink at some point, but then I didn't really feel the need either. Like, it was quick enough that I didn't need to. Like, it was under 90 minutes, so you know. But I was pushing, I was grafting. Uphills, I felt really strong. Like, I definitely could have ran more of the uphill, but because it was single track quite a little bit, and the men in front of me were walking, so I had to power hike. And a lot of the men that I overtook on the way up, they overtook me on the way down, and then we got to some flat bits, and then I re-overtook some of them. So yeah, I didn't know I was in first position. I was just running and pushing. I did push quite hard. I was like, this is what I'm meant to be doing, and because I deloaded all week, I was like, you get to push now. You get to go hard. So that was exciting. Got to go hard. And yeah, my ankle is okay. It's not too bad. I wore Hoka Texans. I was going to wear the Mafatis, but then there was no snow down there, and the Mafatis were still slightly aggravating my ankle, so I put Texans on. They were fine. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I'm happy with how good my legs felt uphill, and I'm happy that there wasn't too many moments on the downhill where I really freaked out. And yeah, I just really enjoyed it actually. We only did 14k. It's like, oh, we're done. Cool. I'm usually warming up. It was weird though, because it was like from, you know, at the start, you go quite hard because I knew it was going to go in, well, I assumed it was going to go into a narrow single track, so it's going to go in hard, and I knew it would just be like, you're going hard uphill for a while. And then it's just like, oh, this is fun. How long can I go hard? And to be fair, I felt like I could have pushed more, but I'm happy with what I did today, which is not often, but I'm happy, like, again, on so many different levels. Like, I fueled that race, I drove in the snow this morning, I went to my first race in a different country, I got a big trophy. Yeah. I mean, this ain't going to fit in the car back with me if I have to come back home, but woo, little trophy, cool. Some vouchers, which is exciting. And yeah, now I've chilled. We'll be ready for another week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please let me know if there's anything that you want to see. Have a great week. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Please let me know if there's anything that you want to see. Have a great week.